You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by demetrius-reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. We have another special guest for you guys. You could definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say the power of passion. If you do not like your present circumstances, stop giving your thoughts and energy to them. Rather than being sick and tired of the way things are, become passionate about how you want them to be. You can attract to yourself whatever you most passionately desire. Yet you can also attract whatever you most passionately despise. Did you know that? Whatever is the object of your strongest, most enduring passion will become a reality in your life. So focus your passion on what you love, not on what you hate. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what would happen if you spent this entire day with all of your energy directed towards your most positive possibilities. Imagine how life would be if you could simply accept that what's happened has happened, and now you're free to fulfill your most treasured desires. Imagine it, and then go beyond imagining to making it so. Set your mind, set your heart, your intentions, and your passion on the very best. That is where you'll go. Take that from me, Coach Deanie. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's another exciting episode of VRL. Today we have the immense pleasure of hosting a remarkable woman who embodies resilience, talent, and determination. From the foster care system in New York to the dazzling lights of reality TV and high fashion, she has conquered it all. So please join me in welcoming the extraordinary Precious. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm excited to be on here to talk to you today. And I like to get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yes, indeed. We are excited as well. So you grew up in the Queens and Brooklyn, New York. Navigating the foster care system. What are some of the key experiences that shape your perspective and fueled your determination to succeed?
As far as with the foster care system, I'm going to be honest. Right now, I don't know what's going on with it, but when I was in it, it sucked. Like, their system is corrupted. I don't recommend it for people. I mean, some kids need to be placed in there, but as far as recommendation, I don't really approve of like what was happening back then. Unfortunately, I got to actually adopted family that was good and caring. As far as going through like the group homes and some forced homes I went in, it wasn't all peaches and cream, if you know what I mean. Like, back then you had like, if I went to like certain group homes I was in, you had staff members down to staff members that really didn't like any certain kids. They'll make other kids beat them up like back then, and it'll be covered up. Or you had some of the staff members messing with the kids. So it's like corrupted.
Yeah, that's terrible. And you say you don't know the state of it nowadays?
Yeah, nowadays I'm hearing like it's still corrupted. People are getting slipped through the cracks. Like I said, I've slipped through the cracks where I was out on the street for a certain amount of time frame, probably about like 2 years. And when I decided to be like, oh, I can't take this no more, and walked in there and told them like, look, I'm a ward of the state, they never made a missing report. So if they did that back then, I know for sure they're still doing it.
Wow. Goodness.
Yeah. I don't know how is it on the west side.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So let's fast forward a bit, and you're now this professional person that's, really inspiring other people to work through their struggles. What drew you to participate in reality TV, particularly on the Zeus Network?
I always liked Jocelyn. And I felt like, a lot of people was telling me, you should go up there because you're an actual entertainer. And a lot of people see me work hard for over the years for, like, things that I do. And it was like, you need to get noticed. And I signed up for the opportunity, and I got picked. So, I felt like it was a good deal, like, especially getting a chance to work with Jocelyn and a few other people as well. And that's how that went about.
When did you decide to be an entertainer?
Oh, a very, very, very long time ago when fake IDs used to work. So fake IDs, if I told you exactly how old I was, you'll be surprised. Like,
how old were you?
I was 13 years old.
Wow. But that means you're talented to be able to fool, people to...
I didn't look older. I just didn't look my age. I just was very mature for my age. And like I said, back then, fake IDs used to work. So I don't know if they're working now. People get away with everything today. So
right.
They probably do. But like I said, I've been an entertainer for a very long time. So I feel it's time to expand from just being in the club and doing like music videos and stuff like that.
Like video vixens?
Yes.
All right. So at this point, you're thinking to yourself that you have to ramp things up.
Yes, because I feel like, everybody has their time when to shine. And me personally, I feel like, you can't rush greatness. So if it's not your time to sit there and be the light, you got to just wait. Fortunately, I've been around some great people, that's some known celebrities that, my friends and certain people I know just be like, how come you're not up there? I said, because it wasn't my time yet. When my time comes, it's going to come. But it takes hard work and dedication.
Absolutely. Speaking of hard work and dedication, you're also a mother and entertainer. Well, take entertainer out of that. You're a professional. You're an actor now. You do all sorts of things now. How do you balance the demands of motherhood with your busy career in entertaining and modeling?
Honestly, it is kind of a little nerve-wracking, which I give it up to a lot of moms that are actors, entertainers, because it's a lot. I have to balance it out unless you have like a good support system behind you, it's really hard. Like really hard. Like some days I don't get to see my kids because I have to run here, run there, do this, do that. I'll speak to them, and like I said, I have a support system that's able to help me as well.
What challenges have you faced as a mother in this industry?
I know when I was filming last season, I missed my daughter's graduation, and I was FaceTiming her, but it's a difference when you actually there.
Yeah.
And she was going to high school, so it was just like, okay, I felt bad. She understood, but you could tell that to a kid, but it's like they'll never forget. So I tried to make up for it. Like I said, I actually have good kids. I have straight A student kids, and like I said, it's hard when it comes to certain situations, but they understand, like, mom is not just doing this, she's doing it for a reason.
Doing it to change some lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So you're giving back to group homes and single mothers, which is very big. How has your personal experience, well, we already know about the foster care, but what impact do you hope to achieve through your charitable work?
I actually, what happened was I actually had one of my kids while I was there. Oh, yeah. In that group home. It was like a mother-child program. And I just seen like what happens whenever Mother's Day come around or Christmas or something like that. They don't really acknowledge the mom. They'll get the kids probably 1 or 2 gifts. And I just was like, whenever I get out, I'm going to give back to the point where eventually, later on down the line in life, I might actually adopt a mother and child, or just a child in general. But that's what made me want to go back. So I actually go back to one of the places I was in every Christmas, and I go give back toys to the kids. For the moms, I give them cards. I'll put a little bit of money in there. I'll put some inspiration stuff, and I actually go speak to them as well to let them know, like, don't let it discourage you that you're in here. Don't let it discourage you that you have a child and you're in foster care. That's nothing. It's just the beginning. Don't ever make nobody feel like you less than. That's what made me actually go back and give to them.
That is huge and incredible. So beyond what we see on TV and in magazines, do you have any hidden talents or passions that you like to share?
Let's see, some hidden talents. Well, I do draw. I can sing. I'm not going to sing right now. Let's see. A lot of people, well, it's not really a hidden talent. I ride motorcycles and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just mostly like the singing part. And I can draw very well, which actually one of my kids, two of them actually took up that aspect of me, and then I actually could play basketball very well.
Really?
So, where I was actually going to probably get a scholarship, but ended up with my son. So my son plays basketball very well.
Pretty girls can't play basketball. What are you talking about?
Yes, they can. You didn't know that?
I did not know.
Check out the new girls today that's out there playing.
Oh, yeah, they're killing it.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. Did you ever think about going to the WNBA?
Yes. Actually, I'll have to look it up and find it, but I know years ago, let's see, I think I had to be like 7 or 8 years old. A lot of people don't know this. I actually did a commercial for the WNBA in Nassau College. It was my favorite basketball player at the time was there. Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Teresa Weatherspoon. They all was in the commercial. And I had to be like probably 7 or 8 years old.
Wow. I had a chance to meet Cheryl Swoops. My uncle married her sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's your family.
Yeah. Well, they're divorced now, so I think it's twice removed, something like that. I'm not sure the same.
But I know when I met them, they were all very nice.
Yeah.
So I used to really think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a basketball player. I'm gonna be a singer one of these days. I never see myself on reality TV or want to act at all. So that's like another information that you're probably like, really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you're also transitioned out of reality TV. I won't say out of it, but you transitioned into acting. So if we could talk about that for a minute, like what roles are you most interested in pursuing?
I'm trying to do like, I think I could play any role. It really doesn't matter because I feel like every day when I'm at the club or I have to put on this game face. So if I feel like being mad, I feel like being mad. If I feel like being happy, I'll be happy. If I want to be this person today, this is this person I'm going to be today. It really doesn't matter to me because I'm comfortable with whatever situation they put me in. I just want to try it out because you never know until you try. You can't just, right. I don't think you should subject yourself to just be in one little box like, oh, I only want to do these major roles to play this part as this conniving chick. No, I want to try all of them.
Yeah. You could be a villain. You could be a hero.
Mm-hmm. I could be a supermom. I could be a cop. I could be a lawyer. I could be a judge. What you want me to be?
That's it. All right.
I'm like, you might as well just have different type of hats that you can wear.
That's right. So modeling and fashion, you also kill it at this too. What advice would you give to any models looking to break into the industry?
Okay, as far as with me, what I think is, because I'm not the average model, I don't have the height, and I sure enough don't have the weight, but I feel like anybody trying to break into it with my height and my weight, just go for it. Even if you don't get the first try, still go for it. You never know. You might get a break. You might get somebody, which I'm trying to see, like get Donatella to be like, you know what? I like the way you look. I don't care that you're short. I don't care that you're not 100 pounds. And it might be a big break. You just never know.
Absolutely. Go for it. Just go for it. So how do you approach like the creative process of modeling and working with designers?
I approach it, well, mostly the people come to me. What I've noticed, the only thing I say to them is they'll be like, oh, I want you to model my stuff. And I'm like, but this is not a regular size 0. This is, I'm not a regular size that you would see. And they're like, I know that this is what makes it even better for me. So I just be like, okay, well, hey, it's up to you. But now all the newer designers that, I'm trying to get into, I just can't wait. I'm trying to manifest right now. And I guess let my PR, let her do her magic, and everybody else that's going to be on my team do their magic.
Absolutely. What are you manifesting?
Like I said, it's a few people I like to work with. I would like to work with Donatella. I would like to work with Jeremy Scott, Vera Wang. It's a few people that I really would like to work with. Louis Vuitton, But I just have to wait and see what happens. So I'm just manifesting it. Probably next time I'm on your show, you go, you did say it, and look what happened.
Yeah, we're going to help you too. We're going to put it in the air.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, ballroom and the ballroom scene. Can you tell us about your involvement in the ballroom scene and what it means to you?
Okay. Ballroom, as far as with LGBTQ community, I am part of. The ballroom scene, it means a lot to me. I've been doing ballroom since I was 17 years old. It was an outlet in some of the group homes that I used to be in. Whenever I wanted to get away, I would go and participate. And it was just like a stress reliever for me. And till today, it still is. And ballroom is basically about family. They don't have to be related to you. It can be a distant family member. But they're mostly about family, love, and you get to actually express yourself of who you are, whether it's through creativity, whether it's through like fashion, Vogue. My categories is sex, siren, and body, and I just started doing face. So it's just a way of expression, and there's no judgment in ballroom. So that's another reason why I like it.
Nice. What are you working on now?
I am working on, like I said, trying to act, continue being on reality TV, if the Lord permits it. But mostly like acting and modeling for big designers. And hopefully, when I mean acting, I'm talking about I want to see myself on the big screen, Tyler Perry movies, 50 Cent movies, different TV shows. I just see myself doing everything.
Yeah.
There's no limitation when it comes to the entertainment world as far as acting.
Absolutely. I have one final question. This came from someone who follows your career. They said they love you. How do you stay grounded and maintain your sense of self amid the fast-paced entertainment industry?
That's a good question. It's times that I just sit home by myself and I have to like meditate and tell them I love them too. So meditation sometimes is the key, because if not, like, you can lose yourself with everything that's going on, whether it's people around you or certain people, or like even when I look at comments, I just ignore certain things, because if not, it'll take you to another place that you probably will regret later on in life if you do the bickering back and forth. Like I said, I just take time out for myself, because I know I still have to balance entertainment life, whether it's in the club, whether it's on TV, whether I'm also modeling or music videos, whatever, or if I'm actually being a mom too, because like I said, being a parent, there isn't directions on how to be a good parent, because parents make mistakes too. So therefore, at times, like I said, I have to sit down and sit back and regroup and just be to myself for like a day or two, or I have to put the phone down, because the phone sometimes constantly, it doesn't stop ringing. Even when it comes to my kids, like right now, they're out of school right now, but I'll get the text messages from their teachers, nothing bad, but then I have to deal with that, go up to the school. But then it's weird, because even when I go up to the school and we're discussing, like, for instance, my youngest daughter, I went up to the school, we was talking about how good my daughter was doing and stuff like that, and then I got, I watch you on TV too. So it's just like, wait, like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, okay. I thought we was going to be talking about my daughter.
Right. It's like, did you create the situation just so we can have a conversation?
Yeah, so it kind of like deters the moment sometimes, because even when I go up to the school to go pick my daughter up, and then I get like the security guards or somebody, they'll start asking, well, what happened here? I don't mind. But then when my daughter comes, it's like, okay, now you got to shut it off now. My daughter's here. See you tomorrow or whenever I see you. So sometimes, like I said, you have to regroup. As long as I feel like if a person to succeed in it, you have to still have that type of patience and time to yourself as well.
Absolutely. Do you ever forget that you are a star?
I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody when they say that. I'm still me. I don't feel like that yet. I just feel like I'm just me. Even if when people see me, like some of my friends and family members will be walking down the street, they be like, "Oh my God, this person says." I've had people run up, ask me for pictures, follow me around the whole store. But it hasn't really dawned on me yet because I still feel regular. I still feel like the same me.
Absolutely. All right, Precious, where can our listeners connect with you online and check out more of things to come?
You can connect with me on my IG, which is the Real Precious, DA Real Precious JJ. Also, you can see stuff. I'm actually putting out my website. My website is going to be preciousjj.com. And if you want to book me or you want to just see up and coming things as well, I usually post it on my Instagram and my DMs, or you can contact me, but you'll see it like through my stories or a post. And like I said, my website, you'll see up and coming events as well.
Absolutely. All right, listeners, just in case your fingers are busy right now, I don't know what you're doing, playing thumb war, I don't know. Anyhow, I will have every link in the description of this episode and in the show notes, so all you guys have to do is just click those links. What an incredible conversation with Precious. I think we got up close and personal with this one as we explored her journey from foster care system to reality TV stardom and her dedication to giving back, plus her future ambitions in acting and modeling. So a huge thank you to Precious for sharing her story and her insights with us. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, and you have a good evening.
You too. Take care. Bye.
Hey, what's up? Long time. I forgot to mention that. Oh, by the way, this is Deanie, Vigilantes Radio Live. VP of Operations for Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, Only One Theory dropped a new single. It is called La Jefecita. It's on Spotify. As a matter of fact, it's on all major platforms. You should check it out right now. Oh, and by the way, there's also a visual on YouTube. It's hot. Check it out today. onlyonetheory.com. Check that out too. Peace.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black-Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.
What's up, guys? It's Dini, and I want to welcome you on a journey of the heart and of the mind. These Fucking Feelings podcast is a beacon in the world of mental health advocacy, and it invites you to join a conversation that's changing lives. We are here to share, listen, and grow together. Led by the passionate Micah Bravery, alongside the insightful Rebecca and Crystal. This award-winning podcast dives deep into the human experience, from navigating relationships to coping with loss. No topic is off limits. It's about real stories and real emotions. These Fucking Feelings is more than just a show. It's a community, a place where vulnerable isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You can find it across major platforms, including YouTube and Facebook Watch. This podcast is a touchstone for anyone seeking understanding and support. These Fucking Feelings podcast, where every emotion is valid and every story matters. Tune in and transform the way you see mental health.